It's official, the Thunder Bay Police Service is the last remaining municipal police force in northwestern Ontario. Yesterday, members of the Dryden Police Service signed off for the final time as the Ontario Provincial Police officially took over responsibilities there. It was a day of emotion, reflection, and tributes. Adam Riley has the story.
The Dryden Police Service has proudly served the community since 1910, and we would like to thank the citizens for their support. For the final time, this is the Dryden Police Service signing off.
And with that, shortly after 6 o'clock Thursday morning, 112 years of municipal policing came to an end as the Dryden Police Service finished its watch over the residents of Dryden, and the Ontario Provincial Police took its first. The atmosphere was somber as memories were shared and captured by some of the officers who either just completed their last shift or came in to say goodbye and help decommission both the equipment and the headquarters. DPS Chief Ed Schwastik says while the service may be ending, that equipment will go on to assist partners within the region. The decision to have the Ontario Provincial Police take over due to increasing costs and crime rates was a contentious one, with some members of council fighting to the bitter end to save the local service. Deputy Mayor Michelle Price says the decision was not made lightly.
I was actually reading over what I had said when the decision was made, and I was in tears when I made that decision. But I know it's the best decision for our community. There was no other decision to be made.
Later that morning, a ceremonial coin exchange was made between OPP Chief Superintendent Brian McKillop and Schwastik. Several of DPS's officers will be joining the OPP in Dryden following some training in Orillia, while others are retiring or shifting to Treaty 3, Lac Seul, or Nishnawbe Police Services. McKillop says for all involved, Thursday was a big change.
What we have to acknowledge is a departure from a storied history, from an agency comprised of people and generations of officers that have really poured their heart and soul into this community, and that's not lost on us as part of the OPP.
Just prior to a special ceremony for officers and their families, sirens and cheers erupted as fellow first responders from the area drove past to salute the contributions of the DPS, and students from Open Roads Elementary School held up signs in support and formed a sort of honor guard for the officers and staff on their last march as a team. Schwastik says while he had only joined the DPS 3 months prior to disbandment, he still empathized with the officers that day and in that moment.
I can see through their eyes just the impact it has on their lives, on their professional lives, and also their personal lives. And it was definitely an emotional moment, and it was well done.
10-4, the Dryden Police Service is now 10-7.
Adam Riley, TBT News.